As you hear these words, you can allow yourself to settle in, because something inside you already knows, already understands, that transformation happens in the space between thoughts, in the moments where the conscious mind drifts and the unconscious mind listens deeply. And as you allow that to happen now, naturally, effortlessly, you might begin to notice a shift, a gentle unfolding, because beliefs shape reality. You already know that, don't you? That what you focus on grows. That every time you choose to see something in a new way, you experience shifts. And I wonder if you ever noticed how just by looking at something differently, it becomes different. And as that realization settles in deeper, you may begin to feel an expansion, an opening, a recognition that right now, in this moment, something powerful is aligning inside of you. And you know that the mind, it moves towards pleasure and away from pain. Isn't it fascinating how simply knowing that allows you to begin to direct it? Because when you know what drives you, you can adjust, align, refine. Step into that flow, where every choice becomes easier, every step more natural, every decision leading you exactly where you need to go. As you breathe in and breathe out, you might begin to wonder, what would happen if failure didn't exist? If every step, every attempt, every so-called mistake was really just feedback, just a lesson, just another piece of the puzzle sliding into place. And as that understanding grows inside you, imagine how much more freely you can move forward, without hesitation, without fear, just curiosity. Because your state of mind is comfortable, isn't it? And just by shifting your body, your breath, your focus, everything changes. Like stepping from shadow into light. And maybe you can feel that shift now, in your body, in your mind, a sense of calm control, of presence, of power. And authenticity. Authenticity is magnetic. You've felt it, haven't you? That energy of someone who's simply themselves. As you think about that, you may begin to realize that the more you accept yourself, the more others do too. As you breathe in, you can begin to integrate that deep sense of self-acceptance, that effortless confidence. And reality is a mirror, isn't it? What you put out, you get back. And knowing that, you can begin to shape the reflections you see, radiating the energy that you want returned to you, stepping into a world that responds to your beliefs, your emotions, your certainty. And curiosity is the key, isn't it? A key that unlocks every door. And as you think about that now, you might begin to feel an insatiable curiosity growing inside you, a hunger for knowledge, for experience, for new perspectives. And as that expands, so do your possibilities. Because communication is an art, a dance, a game. And the meaning of communication is the response you get. And as that awareness deepens, you can begin to notice how easily you build rapport, how naturally you connect, how effortlessly people respond to you in the ways you intend. And self-approval, it's all that matters, because confidence doesn't come from outside, it comes from within. As you imagine that now, you may begin to notice how little external validation matters, how light and free it feels to simply know that you're enough. And life is a game, and you're playing to win, with enthusiasm, with optimism, with energy. Because opportunities don't wait, do they? Luck follows action. Success follows boldness. And as you allow that to settle in, you can begin to feel a growing sense of momentum, of movement, of power. And emotions must be felt, processed, embraced. And isn't it interesting how the moment you allow yourself to feel, to experience, to flow with emotion, it transforms, evolves, integrates. And shifting perspectives, seeing things from new angles, reframing fear into excitement, challenges into opportunities. That's power, isn't it? And the more you do it, the more automatic it becomes, like a reflex, a skill, an instinct. Because people respond to beliefs, not reality. And as you guide your own beliefs, you naturally guide the beliefs of others, with certainty, with presence, with ease. And that is why the strongest frame wins. As you allow that awareness to integrate, you might begin to feel an unshakable confidence, an effortless certainty, a deep knowing that people respond to your energy, your presence, your reality. And patterns are powerful. And you already know that a simple shift in a pattern creates a ripple effect, a transformation. As you breathe in and breathe out, you might begin to notice how easily you can interrupt all patterns, replace them with new ones, more empowering, more engaging, more alive. Because process is more important than content. And you're mastering the process now, learning the structure, the flow, the rhythm of success, of charisma, of influence. And all of this simply happening effortlessly, integrating deep within you, because perception shapes reality. As you continue to move forward, moment by moment, day by day, these truths become a part of you, second nature, automatic. Because everything you need has always been within you, and now you know.